Good morning, everyone. We're continuing here in the RAMBAM Hilchos Deos, Perek Beis, the second chapter, Ois Beis, the second letter. And we're speaking about healing the spiritual maladies of the bad deos and the bad midos that a person has. The Keitzad Refuasam, how do you heal yourself? Mishu Bal Chema, someone who's a very angry person. We tell him, we tell him, listen, if anybody curses you, or anybody shames you, or embarrasses you, or hurts you, lo yargish klal, do not allow yourself to feel it at all. And you have to go like this for a long time, until you're able to uproot the anger from your heart. So you have to do the opposite of what's going on. If you're an angry person, you have to make yourself in the opposite way. I don't feel anger. I don't get excited. I don't get upset. I don't even wrinkle my nose or my brow when somebody does something to me. I just let it slide. I'm like not even hear what the person is doing to me. And if you do that, you'll be eventually oiker. You'll uproot the anger from your heart. A person is an arrogant, haughty person. You have to now go the opposite extreme. And that is, you have to live a life of bizoyin, of embarrassment. Whenever you go somewhere, you always sit in the back. You sit in a place that's where you don't sit where the prominent people sit. You have to wear tattered rags and ripped clothing. Those things embarrass the person who's wearing them. So you're going to be a bushi. Usually you're wearing your Armani suit. And you walk around with your belt with somebody else's name on there. And you've got these shined shoes that are $1,000 just for one shoe. Both shoes together, that's $2,000. You're driving around in your fancy car. Says the RAMBAM, this is what you have to do. Go to the army store over there, whatever it's called, where you can go and Goodwill, buy yourself a used suit that's worn out, and go down to take your fancy car, trade it in, and go get yourself a used car that's from 2006, May maximum. And you have to begin going around town without all of the guy, without all the arrogance, because you feel that these possessions that you have are making you great. Live your life like that. Do similar things like this in order to subdue your arrogance until you uproot the hardiness in your heart. Then you can get back to the middle of the road where you're supposed to be, which is the derech haTorah. That's the good path, as we described. And when you get to that middle of the road, continue to go in that path all of the days of your life. That's where you belong. And do this with the rest of your traits as well. If you are too far to one side, you have to go now all the way to the other side. And then you have to be like that for a long time. Imagine a person, for example, you're a very lazy person. You don't get out of bed when the alarm goes off. You don't help out in the house when somebody needs help. You'll never do a chesed for a person and drive them where they have to because it's too much for you. You're just a lazy person, and all day long you're the proverbial couch potato. So what do you need to do? You need to go the opposite extreme. The alarm goes off in the morning, you jump out of bed. Somebody needs something. Yes, I'm the first one to go and do it. The house is a mess. You're the one who cleans up. You just keep doing and doing and doing and doing and doing and doing. And then eventually, you get to the middle of the road, the proper path. You get to the proper middle of the road in every single midah, every single trait. That is where a person is supposed to be. It's a long work. It's a long, hard job. It's the task, but that's why we're here. We're here to work on ourselves, to make ourselves greater, to make ourselves better, to be in the derech toiva. Of course, everybody wants to be in the good path. That's what Hashem wants of us. That's what we want for ourselves. That's what every parent wants for their children. Everybody wants to be derech toiva, the good way. What's the good way? Be balanced, be normal, be in the middle, have a control over your midas. Don't let your midas have control over you, and do things that are proper and are nachas in the eyes of Hashem. All the best.